What's up, guys? NBA talk. January 5th, 2018. I'm back after like a day off. Got a couple games as always, including my New York Knicks just getting beat down again. We'll talk about that later. So we're gonna start things off instead of the New York Knicks because that just finished. The Toronto Raptors for DeRozan because I seen your message. It's just that I was knocked out. So like by the time I saw your message, I like, oh boy, and I couldn't get myself up yesterday, so here I am. So I'm gonna start things off with the Toronto Raptors, who deliver a beatdown to the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, the first half was very competitive. It was close. Both teams giving it a lot. Toronto started off pretty good, leaving the first quarter good, and then the Milwaukee Bucks battled back until the third quarter happened. Like in the second half of the third quarter, where the Toronto Raptors just like spanked the hell out of the Milwaukee Bucks. Like their defense was in full effect, and their offense was just dagger, dagger, dagger. It was just they were just killing them. DeRozan, DeRozan, like he's developed himself very good. He has developed himself very good this season. I definitely would put him in the All Star lineup, in the starting lineup for sure. He's definitely earned that two guard spot for the Eastern Conference. We saw some Kyle Lowry. We saw some Valanciunas, who I do not give credit for. He played well for only 17 minutes. 17 minutes, he played very, very well. And of course, you got Serge Ibaka, and then you got that bench that I butcher their names all the time. So probably gonna do that again. So Toronto Raptors did a very good job. Giannis pretty much was the. I wouldn't say he was the only guy, but I feel like he was the only one that was really like actually making an impact in this game. I mean, you got people off the bench. You got Maker doing some good things. He's starting to pick things up, which is good because we've been waiting for him to develop. And you got Malcolm putting up a good show, and then you got Mike Dellavedova gonna giving you some good points, give you some good minutes, passing, defense, doing that, which is pretty good. And then you got Chris Middleton in the starting lineup, didn't do so well. He passed the ball good, but his shooting was not there tonight. And Eric Bledsoe, defensive wise, he wasn't doing so good because DeRozan and Kyle Lowry having his number. So, yeah, the Toronto Raptors shot 55% from the field. They were just doing damage tonight, and they were passing the ball pretty damn good. No one really like had like a 5 assists. Oh, well, except for that boy, uh, Dylan Wright. Dylan Wright off the bench. He was doing some good passing too. He got a good number of minutes, just like the other people off the bench. But overall, like the Toronto Raptors as a whole was doing some good damage. Good damage. That third quarter was nasty. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, Toronto Raptors win 129 to 110 Milwaukee Bucks. The stats: DeRozan, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And by the way, only one person, OJ, and the small forward guy, he was the only guy who had 30 minutes. Everybody played less than 30 minutes tonight. Like DeRozan and Serge Ibaka played 29 minutes, so maybe you could consider that 30 minutes or so. But they shot under. They were able to kill off the Milwaukee Bucks. Not necessarily because the fourth quarter was still kind of competitive because the Milwaukee Bucks put up some good numbers, but I felt like in that third quarter, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Like I couldn't see the Milwaukee Bucks coming back from this. So back to the stats: 20 points from DeRozan. He picked up 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 from 12 from the field. Kyle Lowry, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He was efficient. He was 4 for 8 from the 3-point range, 5 for 10 from the field. Valanciunas in 17 minutes, 20 points, 13 rebounds, and a block shot. He was very effective in the minutes that he played. Like, he impressed me, and I usually go down on him. OJ, 2 for 6 from the field, 5 points. Didn't do so much. Only played for defense. Serge Ibaka with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. And then you got C.J. Miles off the bench with 11 points. Sikem with 8 points. I'm surprised they didn't use Norman Powell enough. Like, he only played for 6 minutes. And then you got Delon on Wright with 12 points, 7 assists. And yeah, that's pretty much it to say. 55% from the field, like I said, 43 rebounds, 25 assists, 11 turnovers only. So that ratio, excellent work. Raptors killing it in the third, just silencing the Milwaukee Bucks, even though that was not really the case, but in my eyes, that was a wrap in that third quarter. Bucks, you have Giannis Antetokounmpo with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Chris Middleton with 11 points, 7 assists. Eric Bledsoe with 17 points. And then off the bench, you got Maker, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Malcolm with 19 points and 10 points from Mike Dellavedova. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They shot 53% from the field, 41% from the three-point range, which was better than the Toronto Raptors, which is surprising. The Bucks are not a good three-point shooting team. 28 rebounds, 26 assists, 11 turnovers. So same thing with the Toronto Raptors. Good percentage. Good good efficiency. So they both were efficient in their shooting, in their passing, not turning the ball over. It's just that Toronto Raptors just clicked it. So that's it for this video. More coming up. Peace.